Today we have an Army Reserve that we are extending a day with Santa. And the families will get to take a picture together with Santa, and we're going to extend some gifts. This year we've brought some Christmas books for the children to choose 2 to 3 books each. And it is a day that we hope they can capture and keep for the rest of their lives, because many of those soldiers will be deployed before Christmas. So this is an opportunity for us to give them maybe a chance, maybe the last, we hope not, but very well may be. So this is today. Today is a celebration of families together, thanking our soldiers and giving them, their children, just a little treat and a little taste of Christmas while Mom and Dad are still here. My name is Michelle Maxey, and I am the director of Toy Box Connection Children's Charity here in the South Suburbs. I am a retired police officer, now stay-at-home mom, so really just not retired but quit. And I started to remember the places that I visited, the foster homes, DCFS, and I contacted those places and I asked them, I'm thinking of starting a charity where I will have gently used toys. Could you use them? And they said to me, you'll never give us enough. And there the idea was born, and I started out of my garage telling families and school friends this is what I was doing, and the toys started to come. And so we began the process of becoming a nonprofit, and that happened in June of 2008. We became an official charity, Toy Box Connection, and since then it continues to just grow and grow and grow. The way that Toy Box Connection flows and operates is we've put out the word through the media, through newspapers, through churches, through schools, to let people know that we will accept their gently used toys. We're not Toys for Tots. We will take new toys, but we're not premised on new toys. So we have extended to the community what Toy Box Connection is. What we will do as a charity is take their gently used toy and put it directly into the hands of children. So once the word got out that we take gently used toys, it began as a litany of families going right to their basement, filling boxes, and that's what we do. We accept gently used toys. We sort them. We have bins. We sort them through girl, boy, games and puzzles, toddler toys, make sure that they're operating, that they're clean, that the majority of the pieces are there. And once we check the integrity of the toy to make sure that it is in good, playable condition, at that point we rebox them and then distribute them. And who we distributed them to are other nonprofits. We don't deal with the public. So we give to homeless shelters, foster homes, orphanages, hospitals, battered women's shelters. We extend through schools that are in the most impoverished areas, gifts during Christmas, gifts during special occasions. And so we take these gently used toys, rebox them, and in essence just redistribute them back out into the hands of children. Toy Box Connection is staffed with all volunteers. None of us, there are no paid positions as of yet. And I love the yet because I hope one day that we will be able to extend that to the many people who would love to be part of a paid staff. But for now, in our third year, we are an all-volunteer charity. So we have moms, we have grandmothers, we have dads, we have retired men and women that come different days, different times. Some are very high committal. Some are committed to, in the time that they can. Some come once a month, some come once a year. But as a community, we have gathered together as a moving force of volunteers to operate Toy Box Connection. We are an all-year-long charity. We give during birthdays. We have taken toys into, there's a place called the Hepzibah Home, and it's a state-run foster home. And every semester, when the report cards come out, we give them incentives for their children who have done good in school and have done, gotten good grades. We give them gifts of toys, just like we do our own children. So we don't stop at Christmas. It is free-flowing throughout the entire year because these same children have birthdays, and yet they're forgotten. And so for us, the joy is this. The integrity of a packaged toy has no relevance in the eyes of a child. A child wants the toy that they want, regardless if it comes in the nice, pretty, colored packaging. In fact, watch children at Christmas, your own children, and see what happens when they go under the tree and get the toy that they want, where the packaging ends up, somewhere behind the couch, underneath in the fireplace. Kids don't care about packaging, and I think sometimes we deprive these children that are out there with many of these charities by really saying that new is necessary. I don't believe that it is, especially in these times right now. Mm-hmm. It's even less important. The Toy Box Connection funding is, at this point, it seems to be our greatest struggle. Since we don't sell the toys that come in, we don't have a store. And so all the resources of the toys and the things that we do that come in are immediately giving out, leaving us really no money to be made by anything that gets donated. And that's really what defines us from so many other charities. Goodwill sells their toys. Salvation Army sells their toys. So at this point, we have tried through the generosity of families giving donations. We're doing little fundraisers that has generated enough money to keep the roof over our head. Our rent is not free. Insurance is not free. We have the phone. We have the website. Unfortunately, none of these places will take toys as payments. If they did, we'd be in great shape, but they don't. Our most recent fundraiser was we tried for the first time a bunco. And we thought we were going to get maybe 20 or 30 participants, and we had over 100 women show up. And it's the little dice game that, women play. And the word got out, and we had just an outpouring of donations of baskets to raffle off, and we had food donated, and we had prizes donated, and it was a wonderful night. And that event raised 3 months' rent for us. And it really was a social event for the community as well. So I think it was a dual success, not just for the charity, but for the people that took the time and, supported it. In this economy, Toys for Tots, things like that, they ask for new things. They ask you to go spend money. We are giving people a chance and an opportunity, in essence, to recycle. Just share with us what you no longer use. It's that simple. People ask why I do what I do. How do you do this and how do you not get paid? There is a paycheck. And if you don't know what my paycheck is, then maybe spend a day with us and you might join quickly.